Why do I think I've been selected as an inclusion role model? Well, the most obvious thing is I'm a senior female in the organisation, which is less usual than it should be.
I do think that through personal experience I've learned how to make sure that people feel included.
I'm constantly looking to learn and educate myself and get to understand my teams.
I'm guessing it's because it's recognised that I care about everyone the same.
I wrote a blog recently about my life and the things that have happened over the last couple of years. As leaders, if we share and we're open, it inspires others to share and be open.
One of my children came out as trans in the last year. Following that, my child and I participated with other colleagues at RSA in the Pride March.
I'm a working dad to a young child, and like many people, my wife also works full-time. You know, we both have to juggle our diaries to accommodate that.
I think it's really important that people can be their best selves at RSA, so they can be authentic how they are and not operate in a home self and a work self.
Not everybody's an extrovert or an introvert, we're all a mixture of something along the line, and I think we all perform better when we're not pretending to be someone else.
Diversity of opinion is so important. I hate the idea that people sit in meetings and don't feel that they can bring up what they think.
If people are their best selves at work, they ultimately feel valued.
It's important because it just helps people feel confident in what they're capable of achieving at work.
When you actively include people, they feel empowered. So I'm an empowering leader, so I like people to play to their strengths, and I'll help and guide and support them through, and overall they'll deliver something that's a lot more valuable than if we try and tell them what to do and be controlling.
And as a part-time working mum, it's really important for me that, you know, if I leave the office at 4 o'clock before everyone else does, there's no judgment around my working hours.
A few years ago I was on an executive team where my personality type was completely different to every single one else's in the room. It's really essential, you need to get everyone's perspectives out on the table. That gives it a much richer debate.
Don't judge somebody depending on whether they're young or old. I think it's important that you look at each person as an individual.
I've had a really tough couple of years in my life. I didn't realise how much I needed support until those things happened. My team still now just say, is there anything we can do for you? Are you sure you're okay? Should you be here? Does your son need you?
When I came into the team, 40% of the team were fasting for Ramadan. The option came up that actually, shall we as a team spend a day fasting with these guys?
Instead of asking us them same questions that every year people ask me, can you not drink water? Can you not do this? Can you not do that? I said, look, why don't you try it? Then you'll understand it. I feel wanted by the company, and likewise, you know, I feel appreciated.
For leaders within the business, it's really important that they do communicate effectively with people, and that there's fairness and there's opportunities for everybody.
When I'm chairing a meeting, I try to make sure that the questions and topics are out there beforehand to make sure that everyone gets their chance to input.
Go around the room, pull people out that maybe haven't talked. If you can get everyone's view out on the table, you get a much better decision and a much better business outcome.
We should watch out for micro inequities. So those are the things that happen in our day-to-day lives very often that we almost don't even notice. You might have two more junior colleagues, a senior colleague comes over and wants to speak to one of them, or just interrupt without acknowledging the fact that they're cutting another person out of a conversation or interrupting a conversation at all. That's a micro inequity. So trying to be aware of these things and spot the micro inequity actually helps you be a bit more inclusive.
Get to know the person that you're working with, and once you understand them as a person and their personal life, that allows you to include them in everything that you're doing and everything that they want to be included in.
If I can be an inclusion role model, then anyone can be.